Black History Month is a time to celebrate cultural identity, acceptance, and pride, and it's important to acknowledge the role of hair in the Black community. Now, over the years, it's become a symbol of expression in some spaces and a protest in others. Julisa Anderson is with us now from Hair Mistress Aesthetics. Thanks for being here. First off, good morning, Julisa. How you doing?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm doing amazing. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. I'm super happy to be here.
Well, and this is a great topic to talk about, an important one. Tell us first off a little bit about your career and the type of hair that you specialize in.
So I do natural hair, but I never want to just section myself off to one specialty. I do all types of natural hair, all types of styles. I've been doing hair for almost 15 years. So I'm happy to always see the evolution of hair and how much it's grown in our community.
Well, this month we're celebrating not only Black history, but also Black culture, and a big part of that is hair. So can you explain the role that hair plays in the African-American community?
So hair is something that's always sacred to us. I know tons of people where their special moment or self-care moment starts in the hair salon or the barber shop. It's always been sacred in our roots. We often used to get our hair done and it would represent our wealth, our social status, and it even ties into our freedom during the slave trade. So hair is something that we've always been connected to over the years, and it's a way that we can express ourselves.
Well, and through history, as you're saying, over the years, we've seen a lot of changes in hairstyles, and some of it is a bit more symbolic, like afros in the 60s or locks. Why are styles like this significant? Can you tell us?
They are significant because it represents our freedom, and I know in the 60s and 70s, afros were a representation of resistance, because at one point we were pretty much classified, as a good hair, bad hair. So it's something that we often tie to that just represents our freedom, and it's a way that we can express ourselves. Oftentimes, our hair used to be connected spiritually, and that's another reason why it's so sacred to us, because we would also connect with the gods that we pray to through our hair.
It really is. I mean, it goes that deep. Now, Detroit's also widely known as the hair capital of the world, right? Can you tell us why that is?
Yes, Detroit is the hair capital of the world. I actually moved here from Maryland, and Detroit being what it is in the beauty industry really made me gravitate here so much more. I'm sorry. So I know that people out here with their hair, they are very expressive. It's just a part of them. And I love being in a community where people can express themselves through their hair.
So can you, going off of that, I mean, can you kind of walk through what the conversation is like if somebody walks up to you and says, I'm not really sure, what direction I want to go with my hair. What's that conversation like?
The conversation always starts with, what might their long-term goals be? So we start there, and if they're unsure, I always help them look at inspiration photos with hair that may be similar to theirs, so that way they can get a better and clearer picture of where they might want to go with their hair.
Well, Julisa Anderson, I really appreciate the time this morning and giving us all of your insight. Where can people go to get more information about you and about hair care?
You can go to hairmistressaes.com. You can purchase my products as well as book an appointment on there, or you can always follow me on Instagram at Hair Mistress.
Again, that's Julisa Anderson with us now from Hair Mistress Aesthetics. Julisa, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course.